Greetings and happy Sunday. My name is Liz, aka pezliz. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're missing the live experience over on twitch.tv/pezliz every single Sunday, or as we say, at 3:30 p.m. Eastern. We go through all of the makes that the community shares on my Discord. So we'll make sure we have a link to Twitch and a link to the Discord and everything else. And of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to get to see all the fun stuff that happens on Twitch when that you might have missed. And everyone on Twitch, happy Sunday afternoon. We're going to get to sharing your makes. Of course, we're going to take a look at what people are saying in chat and have all the fun stuff going on, all the shaboomafoos, and here we go. So starting out, oh, look at that. We have a Sunday sharing video. So if you are not following on YouTube, I publish the Sunday sharing VODs after every single Sunday stream. We'll also have our interviews with Fix'em Dude, Kit Kiln, and Bearded Printer published this week. We have another in printing color being published on YouTube this week. So all kinds of things to take advantage of over on YouTube. So if you're not already following on YouTube, please do. That also helps eventually support the channel. But without further ado, let us get to sharing of makes. All right. First up this week is Purplish. I wanted to print a couple of the cute knitted things from Smoggy 3D, and I got carried away. Never. I do this too. Once you see a designer, you get really interested in their whole portfolio and get to have all kinds of fun. So, this is the Knitted Heart Grim Reaper, Knitted Triceratops, the Knitted Snake, the Knitted Bat, the whole gang. So look at Purplish's makes here. That is adorable. I love this effect, the knitted effect. And I mean, did you ever see Grim Reaper looking so cute? This Triceratops is absolutely gorgeous. I can think of all different color combinations that look really fun for this too, but beautiful color choice here. And the snake is so cute. A knitted snake. Maybe the snake is actually inside. It's inside the knitted snake. You never know. That bat is super cute. I like the simplicity of the design, and I know they certainly take a while to print, but it's just cute. It's cute. Purplish said they made a 200% Reaper. Awesome. But those are the cuties right there. And thank you for sharing Purplish. Oh, that is Starlight Pulsar? Well, I love that color. So do not, Black Belt Beavis says no step on Sneck. No. Super cute, and thank you for sharing Purplish. Next up from Phantom Printer, we have the Ghostbusters Ecto 1 storage box / battery box. Oh, wow. So not only is it the Ecto 1, it's functional. Decorative and functional. That is so cool. Lots of detail there. Lots of small details there. That is a fun make. And it is a battery box too. So that's available on Maker World. There's a link in the link in Discord. If you're ever wondering where people, of course, get their models, most of the time, as you can see, we love it when people share their makes. Share the links to their makes. Sigareki, I backed the crowd-funded keyboard project on Maker World. Okay, so this was something that actually Polymaker Tiffany was asking, I think, about keyboards. So there's an answer. Sigareki backed the crowd-funded keyboard project on Maker World. While waiting for the internals to arrive, I printed one of the bodies in Polymaker Galaxy Dark Gray. Galaxy Dark Gray. If you know, you know. That's my favorite galaxy. I mean, second place is Hedgehog Makes Galaxy Red. Trying to decide on what keycaps to go with. I'm thinking a gray gradient set, but not 100% committed. So this is cool. This is the beginning of a kit. Oh, I always say that Galaxy Dark Gray is my favorite Galaxy. Galaxy Dark Blue and Hedgehog Makes Galaxy Red are like second and third. So, but this Galaxy Dark Gray is just gorgeous. There's just something about it being a gray with the glitter in it. It's just gorgeous. And remember, for Polymaker Galaxy Dark Gray, you do not need a special nozzle. The glitter is designed so you're able to print lovely. Kegel says Galaxy Orange is amazing. So I need to get, is that in ABS or ASA? I need to get my hands on some and try it. I should have had it for Halloween. But great make there, Sigareki. Thank you for sharing. And that's a fun kit. So this is crowdfunding, which is very new on Maker World. And this is by Make Sense Studio. So, yes, the Galaxy purple. I think it's an ABS or ASA. Also, the Galaxy Dark Blue is gorgeous. Built over bot. Yeah. So, Star Rose 3 is having a couple issues. This is what happens when some things are 3MF and then they convert them to an STL. Sometimes they turn into all kinds of funny pieces. So anyway, there was a little bit of support going on there in chat trying to decide how to best tackle the project. So next up we have Polymorph. And this is the Dragon Book Nook and Wall Mount by Tregeneer. Tregeneer on Maker World. Holy hat, that is cool. So we've got all different colors going on here. We've got, looks like a fire tongue. Yes. Just curious, Fix'em Dude. Tell me about STLs. But this is super cool. Look at that. So that's a book nook. If you actually have room in your bookshelves, I have a lot of friends that don't have room in their bookshelves, but I mean, it'd be gorgeous to have as a book nook. Super cool. Oh, it was a step file. Okay, so Star Rose 3 had to navigate a step file. We have kind of a joke about the STLs. Just curious, right? Anyway. Polymorph, awesome make. Thank you for sharing. Absolutely gorgeous. And I think, is that the filament, the layer by layer filament? It might be. The tongue here might be the layer by layer filament. I'm not sure. Or is it fire? It's not really the tongue, it's fire, isn't it? So. Book nooks might be something to sell at a craft fair, that's true. And that's what it looks like. That's the, the designer's interpretation. I kind of like the colors. So. It's Polymaker HT Fire. Oh, awesome. Okay. I love that. Fire! And of course the supports come off like that in butter. Like butter. Wow, I can't say anything today. Polymaker Marble White PLA. Awesome. Thank you for sharing. All right, and Star Rose 3 was still troubleshooting the spring for this model. And I think she got it. Awesome possum.
Monka music is now following.
All right, Critter 42. Here's Wexter's Monster Candy Bowl. So, exclamation mark. WEKS in chat. Wexter has quite the Halloween collection over multiple years. This is from this year's. Printed at 0.42 layers with a 0.6 millimeter nozzle. Oh, wow. On the P1S in Polymaker Panchroma Matte Charcoal Black, Lime Green, Gray, and White. And of course, this is the Monster Bowl by Wexter. That is super cool. Look at that. I love the colors. Zombie Hedgehog printed one of these. It's been in the background of his streams. I love seeing all the color combinations. Monster Candy Bowl by Wexter. There you go. Very creepy. Thank you for sharing, Critter42. All right, next up we have from Pezzy Rings. New camera for the laser, so had to print a new mount, and the file is from Lightburn. We've got lots of friends over at Lightburn. Always fun to have a practical print ready for you. Awesome Possum Pezzy Rings. And the old one. I see. Yes. There you go. Awesome. And see, I shared that with Wexter, Critter42. I tagged Wexter and he liked it. Star Rose 3, more progress on the armor. We get to see like the full progress on this. Supports on the shoulder saved itself. So this is for the, oh yeah, I can see that. So people are having some issues with organic supports. So holy hat, that looks pretty gnarly. But there you go. And that is for the Helldiver costume. So I think we'll get to see the final product. And as you can see, Star Rose 3 was masking and painting lines on the helmet. This was the Helldiver's helmet that I printed. So there we go. I don't think fuzzy skin was used. I think it's just the printer. And that filament doesn't necessarily lend itself to, that's a lot of VFAs, I guess. All right. Matt German, the Polymaker Lithophane ambassador. Do not use that at Passport Control. They do not accept your Polymaker ambassadorship at Passport Control, just so you know. But he has the seamless cylindrical lithophane. So he designs a lot of these himself. I see a little deer and a fox. Super cute. Yeah, marble filament also. Make sure you check your nozzle now, Star Rose 3, because marble filament can really tear through a nozzle. You probably need to replace the nozzle already. Sharon is at a trunk and treat vendor event. Awesome. I hope you get some candy too. Oh, that's a deer, not a fox. Of course, there's a buck and a doe. I said it was a fox. You know, they're friends. Hi, James. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. Or
Sunday.
we're just taking a look at a couple makes here. Oh, there is Matt's lithophane. There's the full scope. You just finished setup. Awesome. Well, if there's any peanut butter cups, make sure you save some for me. Or peanut butter pumpkins, especially. I love this, and I can't wait to do... What messes up the nozzles? Filament that's abrasive, James. So a lot of filaments, some filaments, sorry, will have additives. So, for example, filaments that have like glitter or... things to make certain effects inside the filament. Matte filaments often have additives, and with a regular brass nozzle, you're going to eat up the nozzle as you're extruding the abrasive filament. Glow filament, luminous filament, you know, depending on what it is, it will eat up your nozzle. And some nozzles, like a hardened steel nozzle, can withstand that. And withstand all different types of temperatures and everything, but a regular brass nozzle is just like, no, we're done. We're done after, you know, one print even. It basically turns a, you know, 0.4 nozzle into a 0.6 nozzle. So, it can really do a number. All right, Grenier, getting into the gifting spirit. These articulating Gingy earrings are absolutely adorable, but the pièce de résistance, I love this, is the genius display card design. The creator made the earring display to look like a baking pan. Holy hat, and I was instantly obsessed. I love this. She printed hers at 100 and 110% size. 2 sizes to see the difference, using Bamboo Mocha and Sunlu White PLA. Polymaker Polylight Gray for the baking pan. The jewelry findings are from Amazon and Fire Mountain Gems. and then a dime for comparison. And Grenier says, I'll be making a few in post form instead of dangle hooks too. Oh, okay. Because honestly, those look good enough to eat. Awesome. This is so cute. Look at these little gingerbreads. I need to print these. These are so cute. I love printing earrings. And this is perfect. The cookie sheet or the cookie pan, the baking pan. I love it. I am definitely going to do this for gifting some of the earrings that I've printed. Super cute. Super cute. Hi, Kegel. Hi, Clownhammer. Welcome in. Yeah, the cookie sheets. I think I'll have to set up a whole bed full of cookie sheets because that is super cute. That would be great for craft fairs. So I think that'll be something that I do when I switch out my filament next. I'll just do a whole set of those. Absolutely awesome. So articulated gingerbread earrings by Ada and K3DA on Maker World. And I say that my favorite gingerbread color is Starlight Jupiter. If you're looking for a good suggestion for a gingerbread color, Starlight Jupiter is fantastic. So anyone that's just joining us, welcome in. Happy to have you here this lovely Sunday. You can continue to share your makes as long as we're streaming. So you can keep on going. That's on Discord. You can ! Discord in chat. If you're watching on YouTube, then the link to the Discord is in the YouTube as well. All right. Techno Side 2, printed in Polymaker Silk Gold PLA and Cookie Cad Fairy Floss. This is the Mira Woldo from K-Pop Demon Hunters. And this is by Print Olive It. I like their name, Print Olive It. Super cool. That is really fun. I love that gradient. Oh, I need that filament. Remind me next time I'm anywhere where Cookie Cat is selling filament. I need to get that filament. It's gorgeous. I love the silk gold with that too. Oh, that's so fun. That is really cool. Thank you for sharing, Technoside. If anyone's into K-pop Demon Hunters, there you go. You've got all kinds of awesome stuff. 3D&T Printing says, Mira for President. Zoe is amazing. So, there you go. All right. Next up, we have Mike Moans. And if you're not familiar with Mike Moans is a friend of ours here on Twitch. And Mike Moans is a miniature painter. He 3D prints. He does resin and FDM. And of course, you can follow him on Twitch. He streams weekday mornings for us. I guess if you're overseas, it's usually the afternoons. But that's when Mike is streaming. He does a lot of D&D and sort of fantasy, RPG, and even some wrestling characters. This thing is crazy. Is this like Loch Ness? Is this Nessie? Or is it some other creature? I don't know. I mean, it could be Nessie on a bad day, but it's an awesome sea creature. And of course, he does not only the miniatures, but he does all the terrains, the backgrounds. You know, it's true art. It's true art. Oh my goodness, look at these guys. Are they like some sort of orc? I don't know. But I love the mushrooms, and again, the terrain, the attention to detail that this takes. I mean, and these are miniatures. These are miniatures. Look at this dude. Look at his teeth. He's looking right at you. He's coming for you. This is amazing stuff. So this is Mike Moans. And Mike Moans works with a lot of the miniature designers and different companies that do things with miniature painting. So, oh my goodness, look at this fish creature. Holy hat. I mean, he's got that Neptune spear. So I guess it's a fish version of Neptune. I don't know. That is incredible. Like you kind of have to step back and then, but then you can zoom in and see all the different details here. The barrels, the coral, the scepter, the belt buckle, the belly. It's crazy. It's amazing. Hello, Rick. Nice to see you. This is from Mike Moans. You have entered the Moan Zone. Anyway, if Mr. T was a fish. Pretty much. Although he's missing, he's got the cuffs, but he doesn't have a chain. He does have quite the belt. But like, take a look at this. Look, he's got like he's got little purses, little satchels all around his belt line. Oh, it's incredible. Awesome work. Amazing detail from Mike Moans. Yeah, rings and bracelets. I'm surprised he doesn't have a nose ring. Fantastic. So he would pity the spool, Mr. Jazz. There you go. Yes, he probably has a Mohawk grenade. It's true. Awesome. Thank you for sharing, Mike. Always love to see your makes. Oh, wow. So those are the small details. And then this is the full scene. Holy hat. Look at that. Absolutely incredible. The imagination, the work that this takes, fabulous. So he says D&D display boards, printed the base from Tinkercad. Water Train is EC3D. The other train is designed by Infinite Dimension Games. The cryptids are Dragon Trapper's Lodge. The terrain and base was printed in Polymaker PLA. All models Anycubic 8K resin with extra additives mixed. And the reason for this is most D&D tables are 2 foot by 2 foot, and to photograph one model, it's a lot of space. Now I could just pop up and shoot it and use some of the terrain and stop it gathering dust. Okay, so he set up his own little booth here. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, it probably took ages to print. Like I said, make sure you tune into Mike's stream on Twitch, and he can give you all sorts of information. If you've ever wanted to learn how to print, print miniatures, but also from a regular FDM printer or with resin, Mike is your guy, and also how to finish and paint these models. So there you go. All right. Star Rose 3 was sharing more progress on the helmet. So this is the Helldiver's helmet that I printed, and then she took the supports off and started to finish it. And we get to see the whole Shaboomafu eventually. So stay tuned. Stay tuned, friends. Polymorph says, if you were on a pun squad, it would be on the A team. Oh yeah, A? Sleep, sweet liberty, my leg. Holly hat. Big Jano, the Tripto Vase by Dave Makes Stuff, printed in, you would kiss your mother with that mouth, PLA. This is available on Thangs, and of course, Jano was in the Thangs Maker League with this. Added a tea light to the last image for a cool glowing effect. So this is the vase by our friend Dave Makes Stuff. He is a Dave we know. He is a Dave we know. Very cool. Would you kiss your mother with that mouth filament? That is layer by layer Emoji's filament that they have. It would make a great lantern or campfire, that filament. Absolutely. And there it is with the tea light. So really nice glow, especially with something like this vase. Awesome possum. Thank you for sharing, Big Jano. And of course, Big Jano streams on YouTube on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We'll give him a nice little shout out here. He's also on YouTube and all over the place. It's B1G _ JANO if you're looking for him. And if you're not already following, then what are you doing on Thursday nights when we're playing marbles? Bang play, bang play. And of course, make sure that you vote for this model over on Thangs. Merci beaucoup. All right. Next up from Quantum Hailstorm, functional and kind of a fidget print, advanced lever action credit card wallet designed by SmackMax. Printed in Panchroma Neon Green. We're a huge fan of Panchroma Neon Green. I did a whole show on it this week. And a deeply matte black PLA. So this is the Wallivar wallet lever advanced lever action wallet by SmackMax. Awesome color choice and super fun. Daddy Wazzy, happy Sunday. Welcome in. We're still taking a look at makes and seeing and doing all the things. I don't know what I just said. We're looking at the makes and seeing amazing prints from the community. Don't mind me. Words are not a thing on Sundays. I just read the words. Anyway, this is a super fun and functional model. Pretty cool. Thank you for sharing, Quantum Hailstorm. Awesome. And Star Rose 3, we have success. So this is the Helldiver's helmet and chest plate. Builder says people have to pay you extra to think. Yeah, exactly. So I did, that was my first helmet that I ever printed. And it was definitely zhuzhed up by a gazillion by Star Rose 3. She primed and painted and finished this beautiful helmet for her kiddo's Halloween costume. All kinds of fun details there, and awesome job. This Sunday. So, bits for brains, exactly, tells the skin. Michaela says the teleprompter is on the fritz. Sunday. What is going on? I'm getting messages. Oh, my package is out for delivery. Okay. And let's mute. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm getting all kinds of weird notifications. I always worry because, you know, like you've got family that lives away and stuff like that. But nope, it's just I have a package out for delivery, which is good because I need the things in my package. Shoosh. All right. And Star Rose 3, we get to have a nice little view of this amazing finished product of the Helldiver's helmet. There's Kiddo at the Halloween dance. Awesome possum. And I'm so pleased that it turned out so well, and super happy that teamwork makes dream work. There you go. Thank you for sharing. All right, Bearded Printer. Little Mouse plays hide and seek with my storage containers. So Bearded Printer has a new set of parametric, I believe, storage containers available. Hello, Ryan. Good evening to you. It is 4:20 here. So this is Bearded Printer's containers. You could stash anything in those containers, including paper clips, fidget clips. I don't know. What are fidget clips? I just made something up. Maker chips, potato chips, filament chips, chocolate chips. I don't know. 8:20 and you haven't added oregano. There you go. Anyway, this is from Bearded Printer. As you can see, choose your own adventure with these parametric containers. I think he will link them and all of those things. He has peanut butter cups. Was this promised, Beardy? I don't know if Beardy's here. Beardy, are you here? Because I definitely wanted some peanut butter cups. Although they're not coming through the screen to me, so I'm a little bit... Yeah, he's been holding out on us, Fix'em Dude. M&Ms, you can have peanut butter M&Ms. I love, but those are little Reese peanut butter cups. Yum. See, all kinds of things you can put in your containers. All right, Stephen Poole, printed with starlights and some other colors, TPU tires, cyber bricks, remote control. Awesome possum. So we're getting to see some Cyberworks vehicles. I like that TPU. That's pretty cool. He had peanut butter cups. Exactly, Bailey. Had. I mean, if I was anywhere near there would not be peanut butter cups. So. Beardy's not here. How dare he? How dare he? Shoosh shoosh. So. Good stuff, Stephen Poole. I like the remote there. Super fun. Really fun colors. Thank you for sharing. Look at the detail there. And Stephen Poole printed at 1300% on the H2S. Lean back on the build plate. So a lot of the time when you're printing something, you want to get the good details. You can change the orientation to get the supports just right. 3 days, 9 hours, 1,763 filament poops. Holy light. Holy hat. Holy light. There you go. Not light. Holy hat. Polylite gray, brown, and Hashbot silk green. There's no link to the model, but maybe we'll get a link eventually. Super cool print. That is a monster of epic proportions. So maybe if Steven remembers to link the model, that'd be awesome. That green is really nice. Yeah. Silk green is really, really lovely. Polymaker has a gorgeous silk green. There's a few different companies that do, you know, like an emeraldish silk green. Yeah, it's gorgeous. And of course, the key to printing with silk, no matter what silk formula it is print slow. Because then you eliminate the discolorations with faster printers. All right, Sermo, aka Jonathan, is getting us ready for Easter already. This is the Cozy Easter Bold and Easy Coloring Book. So you got some bunnies and cupcakes and some chicks and sheep and chickens and carrots and daffodils. And we're not even at Halloween yet. Herbalish says too soon. But I guess when you were in the publishing of coloring books, you just have to cover all the seasons all the time. So thank you for sharing. Also, to go along with the coloring books, Jonathan is doing fidgets. So this is the Bendy McTree face. So there's the tree that goes with the coloring book in a fidget form. So pretty awesome. So it's a cozy companion to go with your coloring book. Gaelic Knight is in with some makes. This is a tree cottage in Panchroma Wood Brown. And this is by Coffee Cake. The Angel Fairy is Elegoo Marble by H3ID3R. The Alien is in Panchroma Muted Green. I love Muted Green. By Reginaldo. And the Elegant Rose is an Elegoo Marble by Galaxarium 3D in Enterprise J. White. Couldn't find... the Starship Enterprise is in J.O. White. Couldn't find who created it. Okay. That's because you need spool. No, what is it called? Oh my goodness, what is TechJeepers program called? The STL binder? Shoosh. Why can't I remember what it's called out of the tip of my tongue? Printventory. There you go. Exclamation mark. Printventory. I'll have to try to remember to add Printventory in Printventory in the links for YouTube. Yarny Pixie says, I'm jealous of 3D printers. We get to do some amazing things. Some beautiful yarn bowls and tools and things. You're lazy and wish you could print stitch markers. Well, I'm sure one of us here could print stitch markers for you easily. You probably just have to find someone that lives like fairly local, and they would be more than happy to do it for you. I'm not sure where you're located, Yarny Pixie, but yeah, I'm sure plenty of people would be willing to do that. Just toss, because you can just toss them in an envelope. Yeah, this marble filament for the angel looks really cool. There we go. Oh, there's the alien in the muted green. Oh, it's fuzzy skin mode. That's cool. There's a little alien with its creepy skin. And that's an interesting rose. It's got like the lady's body. Yeah, TechJeeber makes stitch markers. I know a few other people. Pink does. Pink's actually at a craft sale right now. There's Gaelic Knights Enterprise. Michaela Slay is in the Pacific Northwest. So there you go, Yarny. See, there's all kinds of people to be willing to print some off for you. Well, of course, Bamboo has a huge sale starting on the 28th. They're starting their Black Friday sale this Tuesday already. So thank you for sharing, Gaelic Knight. Oh, this is a make from pezliz. Imagine that. These are IK3D Creepy Skull candles in Polymaker Panchroma Neon Green. They were part of my my neon episode of Imprinting Color. And these are super cool candle. You put the little tea light inside. Obviously, it is a flameless tea light. It's an electronic one. And these are by IK3D. And that is a make by pezliz. So those are super fun to print, and they'll be used for Halloween. Technoside 2, printed in Flash Forge, high-speed PLA Ruby Red, and this is the Halloween Candy Bowl by James the Printer. So this is Technoside's Candy Bowl. Awesome possum. I hope there's gonna be peanut butter cups in there. Yeah, I don't know who that pezliz is, but she certainly knows what she's doing. Technoside. Awesome. It's a cool candy bowl. I have 5 of them. I did different sizes. So, awesome possum. Thank you for sharing. Make sure you share your make on Maker World too. That is the Halloween Candy Bowl by James the Printer. Exclamation mark James in chat. James is taking a little bit of a break from social media, but we still, of course, support our friends. And hope he and the family are doing well. All right. Palms. This is cool. So I made some goodies for my niece and her birthday party. This includes novelty ice cream cone containers by Bearded Printer and cupcake shaped 2-compartment containers by Gemini. Awesome possum. Oh my gosh, that is a gigantic one. A total of 24 cupcakes and 24 ice cream cones. I did one cupcake increased by 250% for the birthday girl. Holy hat, Palms. That is absolutely amazing. Holy hat. Those are so cute. Such a fun way to use gradient filaments for the ice cream. I need to get some of these printed. Oh, wow. That's gorgeous. And oh, I love the carnations. That's so pretty. That is so fun. Yeah, Purplish wants one. Absolutely. Those cupcakes look good enough to eat. I mean, this I can tell is Stardust by West 3D. That is the perfect print of Stardust. Absolutely gorgeous. Kiss the cook. Those cupcakes kiss the 3D printer. Awesome possum. Well, Palms, you have lucky family members to have you printing for their birthday. Thank you for sharing. Great ideas, too. Barking Cauldron. Speaking of sharing, it's Sharon. Yes, Purplish, add that to your list. Exclamation mark West 3D. It's with their, whoops. It's with their Ambrosia line. And also West 3D has a whole bunch of new filaments too, including a whole bunch of silks. Some beautiful gradients and even some burnt orange. So, and if you go to west3d.com slash pezliz, that takes you to my affiliate link. And if you use code pezliz, you save 5%, just like that. So Barking Cauldron, aka Sharon, has the Skull Infill Bowl by 3D Print Bunny in Polymaker Luminous Orange. Nick says I can vouch for beautiful West 3D filament. And also, of course, with your filament order, you get caramel apple lollipops. Petty Rexman, welcome in. Nick saw with your own two eyes today some of the beautiful filaments. Awesome. But this is Barking Cauldron's make. And this is really cool because it uses infill as part of the model itself. This is by 3D Print Bunny. We love everything that she designs. She's an amazing designer from Australia, and Barking Cauldron in Texas printed this. Awesome possum, thank you for sharing. See the infill? It's so cool. So cool. All right. Next up from Barking Cauldron. Ooh, now I printed this and I can't share it yet because it's in filament that I can't share, but I can't wait to share it. This is the Cauldron Purse by Built Over Bot. This is in Zen Black Silk, Bamboo Basic Magenta PLA, and Sunlu Transparent Green. I need more jump rings to complete it. I do too. I think I'm going to use key rings. But this is a cauldron purse with a snake as the strap. It's in Polymaker Tuesday filament. There you go. Stay tuned for that video. Pretty much on Tuesday, as soon as I get the go ahead, I'm going to do a video live. I'm going to publish that video on YouTube almost right away too. So there you go. So you had the file 5 minutes after it was posted. Oh, I can imagine. Barking Cauldron. I wonder why you'd have a cauldron. Anyway, it's absolutely gorgeous. I have it right here. It's super cute, and I can't wait to use it on Halloween. So, thank you for sharing, Sharon. Awesome make. Sharon also has the Day of the Dead bucket or container. I printed 2 lids. Printed in the Zen Black Silk and Bamboo Basic Magenta PLA. This is available on Maker World. The Ghouls Halloween Toilet Paper Tissue Box by William. So you can, of course, use it as for tissue. You can use it for a container. You can do whatever you like. That is a really cool pattern on there. The Day of the Dead. So Maka says, I printed the cauldron too. I'm going to use it in a Dungeons and Dragons encounter with some hags tomorrow night. Holy hat. There you go. Yeah, it looks like cloth. Exactly. That's really cool. Beautiful colors too. Thank you for sharing. Holy hat. Wexter. Wexter saying, hey.
Wexter
Happy
2507 cheered X100.
What do I have? I have 2 seconds to grab something Wexter. There we go. Just like that. 2 seconds. Grab something Wexter. Just like that. This is Wexter's Medusa. This is in Polymaker Jadeite, I believe it's called. And this is a green and chrome dual. And happy to have you here, Wax. We're just sharing everybody's makes in Discord. If you have anything you'd like to share, feel free to share it. We also have models to make that we take a look through. And happy to have you here. Shoosh. So, next up we have Barking Cauldron. This is the K Creations Howling Wolf in Esun Dual Black and White Matte Filament. Absolutely gorgeous. So there's a little wolf. I love it that it's a flexi wolf. It's howling. Super cute. It is barking at the cauldron, perhaps. Thank you for sharing. Awesome, awesome make. All right. I did some of these in filament I can't share yet. This is an adorable knitted ghost army in Creality White PLA. This is by Smoggy 3D. So the little knitted ghosties, super cute. Super cute. It's from the Halloween, yes, Polymorph. Wow, we've got the puns rolling in here. So happy to have you. Happy to have all these designers and everyone sharing their puns in chat. So lots of cute little ghosties. Love these. And Barking Cauldron, Loot Labs, Verdant Eclipse, and Solaron Prime blades. Solaron Prime. Oh, sorry. These are like they're lightsabers. Okay, they're lightsabers. The blades are Sunlu Transparent PLA in red and green, Polymaker Matte Earth Brown, 3D Hojar Matte Black, and Sunlu Silver. I did the shafts of the blades in matching plain PLA so that they would not show through the transparent. Awesome. So this is by Loot Lab on Thangs. So this is the Kit Kiln's other project. So exclamation mark loot. Also, while we have Wexter in chat, we'll do exclamation mark Wex. Shoosh shoosh. So these are Loot Lab lightsabers, essentially. And Sharon printed off a few. Awesome, awesome. Thank you for sharing. Next up from Mr. Jazz. World Series Baseball Commissioner's Trophy by Fix 'em Dude. Who's that? Who's that? Loot Lab peoples. Yeah, Loot Lab's awesome. Ryan, and you might even be able to get an introductory price or something. So, this is by Fix 'em Dude. Maybe I'll have to print one of these for the Blue Jays, right? Let's go, Blue Jays. Let's go. So this is the World Series Baseball Commissioner's Trophy by Fix 'em Dude on Maker World, printed at 140% in Elegoo Space Gray and Elegoo Silk Gold. Baseball stitches aren't fully inserted yet. I'm going to airbrush it in chrome and gold. Holy hat. This looks gorgeous. So there's the World Series trophy in all its glory. I didn't even know there was a World Series trophy. I know about the Stanley Cup. But Bailey, we're Blue Jays fans over here. I mean, you can like who you like. It's okay. I won't hold it against you. If the Blue Jays win the World Series, then I will add, I will do 100 kilometers in November. There you go. It's going to be difficult to get 100 kilometers in November because it's going to start snowing. But one of the things that I really want to do is make sure I get moving even in the cold. So we're going to start the math in November. October was kind of a wash because there's a whole bunch of things that went on. I will definitely put in my kilometers for October so we can count them. But they're not as many as, you know, June, July, August, and September. That's for sure. So you've got the full-size Stanley Cup. That's awesome, Mr. Jazz. So there's a World Series trophy by Fix 'em Dude. Polymorph. I work in an avionics testing repair lab, and they have these ESD chairs with a terribly designed lumbar pad. Only one plastic friction fit in an open channel, supposed to keep it from falling down. We have 5 chairs like this, and they all fall down once you lean back at all. My chair sometimes does that too. They've been dealing with it for years. I designed this spacer to fix it, and it works. There you go. See? Success. I no longer lose half the chair seat to the lumbar support pad for my 10-hour workday. P.S. Don't mind the cloud reflections on my truck hood. Printed in Creality PETG Black on hollow plate on the Bamboo P1S. So one little piece, practical print to make all the difference. So one little piece. Awesome. Oh, there we go. One little piece. Awesome possum. Thank you for sharing. Bailey! Now, Bailey, how many spools of filament did you use for this? I love that the transition of the polar filament mystery spool was caught in the printing of these skulls. So polar has these transition spools, so it goes from one color to another in the mix. You never know quite what you're gonna get. But this is from my mini factory. This is a fancy skull by Fate's End. So there you go. Some beautiful skulls. And yeah, I love the color transitions there. Awesome. Quite the detail on that skull too. That's cool. Thank you for sharing, Bailey. And of course, we love our polar filament. Polar had a major sale. If you're able to get there in person this week, I know that Tech Cheaper was able to make it. Chuck Hellebuck was there too. Polar had a great sale on site. They are based in Michigan, so. But also Polar does giveaways on Z and Z on Mondays. Awesome possum. Thank you for sharing. All right. Midnight Wolf, finger failure. So the finger, the loosened support at the bed, and the support finally failed and caused a spaghetti mess. Overall, the print would have been amazing if not for that. That's a Crypt Keeper story statue by Sir Prince-A-Lot on Maker World. So there is the fail, and the fail that ended up making the Crypt Keeper very cryptic. Really cool dual filament there, the dual silk, the red and chrome it looks almost like. And I'm sorry that it failed. Midnight Wolf says, I'll reslice and try again tonight in a different filament. I would also take a look at changing your support settings. Like I said, sometimes the tree or organic supports don't work the best. Oh, so that's pink and black. Awesome. So. All right. Oh, is Wexter here? Wexter, are you still here? I don't know. Wexy Poos? We're about to have a whole Wexter ween right here. Just in one space. Holy hat. Exclamation mark Wex in chat. If you didn't know, 3D&T may be a little bit of a fan of Wexter. So just some of Wexter's Halloween 2025 lineup so far. Available on printables.com and Patreon. Printed in too many colors to mention. 2 versions of the Phantom of the Opera, old and new. Ghostface, Freddy, Jason, and Mike Myers. Rumor has it there is a clown coming, Georgie boy. Holy hat. So there is just some of 3D&T's Wexter Ween models. There, we'll make sure we can see Jason. I'm in the way of Jason. Holy hat. That's a lot of Wexter. That is really freaking creepy. I don't know if I would... Okay, if there was peanut butter cups in that bowl or ice cream, I would take something. But oh my goodness gracious, that is amazing. So you can see the ghost face, the art of the bowl. We have Freddy Krueger. We have Jason Voorhees. We have the Phantom of the Opera, 2 versions. Yeah, awesome possum. Shocker Zen has some models to share from their son's Halloween costume. We always appreciate a link to the model when you can. It looks like we've got a Stormtrooper. Awesome possum. Happy Halloween, and hope that everybody has a fun and safe time. Mr. Jazz, Halloween Totems by Titan 3D. Printed had each at 75% with random filaments to finish rolls. Just finished in time for the weekend. So this is a stackable 3D print of Halloween figures. Super awesome and a really fun way to use to use the ends of filaments and just have some fun. Really clean prints there. Oh my gosh, I love this pumpkin with the buck teeth. Super cute. I love the witch's hat, the skull, the ghosty, the bat. We've got Frankenstein's monster and a mummy. So 3D&T says, my favorite model creator. I am not ashamed to say it. Others are great, but Wex is the man. Yes. And like I say every year, happy Wexterween. Shoosh shoosh. We love Wex. He's also a really nice person, which is very, very happy. Is that a pig or a bat? I think it's a bat. I think it's a bat with, yeah. Where is it? A pig bat? No, it's a bat with like piggy faces. I don't know. It looks like a bat to me. I think some bats have faces like that. All right, Ryan. See, Ryan got in with some makes. A bat pig. Wexter is from Croatia. Bat pig. Everyone say, no, 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 bat pig. What's a Wex? Wexter. Veteran. Anyway. Ryan, duck 3D print some Pokeballs by N3D, which is available on Patreon. I am not even going to attempt to guess who these are. Mew. Ryan. Shibumafu. Leafeon. Okay, you said Leafeon. Mankey. These are made up names. Leafeon, Mankey, Primeape, Dragonite. Dragonite, okay. I'll believe that one. All names are made up names. That's true, Maka. So I could just make up my own names. Shoosh shoosh. Awesome possum, thank you for sharing. Threw together for my daughter because the dog needed a collar. Made again using the Maker Lab sign maker and printed on the H2D. What is this? Romucus? What is this dog's name? Romucus. Romucus? That's an interesting name for a dog. See? Just a made-up name. Is it Romulus? Okay, it's Romulus. Okay. It's still fun. I thought it was said Romucus. I mean, that's possible that a dog could be named Mucus, right? Shoosh. Romulus. Anyway, awesome possum. Oh, goodness gracious. We've got some Labubu's. Some two-tone Labubu's printed at 10% scale by Do 3D. Oh my goodness. Look at their little toesies. Oh my goodness gracious. These Lafufu, Labubu, Ladoodoo's. Fun in the dual filaments. The feet were so small, I can't, yeah, those look tiny, tiny. Yes, the Turner and Hooch dog was a mucus dog, that's for sure. Wow, that's awesome. Thank you for sharing, Ryan. Not my make, but turned Daisy, it's Daisy's amazing design was turned into merch and table runners for upcoming events. Even got my daughter her own little jumper. Awesome. So Daisy, if you haven't seen her in chat, she does all kinds of amazing graphic design, and she did Ryan's duck 3D print. Hello, Mom. I hope Nana's doing better. Goodness gracious, I hope you don't catch what Nana has. Happy to see you here on this. Sunday. My poor mom is playing, well, not playing, she is a caretaker. So, wishing my mom, everybody give my mom a hug. Give my mom a big hug. She's been having a day. So, Mom of Liz and Mom of Paulus Pam. Mom of us all, really. Taking care of my Nana today. Aw, that is really cute. Your daughter has her own little, as you say, jumper. So, Ryan, my mom is the one who introduced me to tablet, Scottish tablet. We've had many a discussion about tablet in this stream. Ryan's from Scotland. My mom is in New Scotland. See, she's in Nova Scotia. Where I think we have more bagpipes and speak more Gaelic. Tablet is too nice. Oof, we love tablet. We also love treacle. Clownhammer did the PA1 haunted house. Oh, this must be this year's version. Oh, that is so cool. Gorgeous color choices. I love the pumpkins. So much detail. You know no one that speaks Gaelic? We know people that speak Gaelic. Mom went to school with someone who she went to the Gaelic college and everything. So that's really funny. The only Gaelic I know is rude, so I won't say it. Oh, flake. Yes, we all love flake. I'm sure you do. Americans, do you know what flake is? The chocolate? Oof. Flake is really good. I love that. I watch sometimes they have like the ice cream. They'll have like an ice cream truck, and they have, what do they call soft serve ice cream overseas? I don't know. Anyway, the soft serve ice cream, and they just stick a flake. They just put a stick of flake in. I bet Daddy Wazzy knows what flake is. We sometimes have it at the store here. Anyway, there's Clownhammer. No, they call it like, that's a 99. Yeah, the ice cream with the flake. Well, what do you call soft serve? Isn't it called like whip? Whip? I don't know. I know you call whipped cream something funny. Like canned whipped cream. It's got a funny name too. So, while I go off on this tangent, canned whipped cream. It is called canned whipped cream. It's called squirty cream. Yeah, canned whipped cream in the UK is called squirty cream. Yeah. And I don't know what I don't know what they call ice. You just call it ice cream? Okay. So we have like soft serve ice cream, and we have hard scoopable ice cream. So Mr. Jazz says, I grew up in Glengarry County, Ontario. We have the Highland Games every year in Maxville. Lots of Gaelic. There you go. And Mom says flake is sort of like an Aero bar. Yeah, except it really falls apart. So cheese in a can, that's American. So, well, yeah, Dairy Queen is soft serve, but McDonald's has soft serve too. Lots of places have soft serve. So, yes, but I like that squirty cream. Shoosh. Anyway, this is a gorgeous haunted house by PA1 maker, printed by Clownhammer. So awesome. Yes, and Dairy Queen is the best. I actually, if I had to, Dairy Queen and Culver's are like very close contest. So Costco, you like the Costco soft serve? It's pretty good too. Awesome possum. Thank you for sharing. All right. That is all the makes for right now. Holy hat. It was a pretty quiet week then. Jeez Louise. You guys did well. So end of makes. Awesome possum. Happy Sunday. Shenanigans. Happy Sunday. I hope you had a good time working. I popped in a few times, but I know that you were doing all of the awesome things. And I'm just going to check and see if we do have a couple things posted in models to make. So we'll check and see what we have here. If you want to post more, you can certainly post more and we'll take a look at them. Yes. Men in kilts. My prom date wore a kilt. So there you go. 3D&T. Oh, the 3D&T posted the dragon mask that Terry's printing right now. So this is in models to make. So that's going to look really cool. I think this would be fun to print in like a multicolor. I've worn kilts. Ryan, what is with you? How Scottish are you? I even had a kilt in Nova Scotia tartan. I have Nova Scotia tartan on my bed. Ryan, you need to get yourself a kilt and a sporran and all those things. Yeah, this looks like it's gonna be a fun model. I can't wait to see how Terry does with that. Star Rose 3 shared the Cinderwing tiny spider, the poison apple one. This looks really cool. Your carpet is tartan. I guess that counts. That counts. What tartan is it? So anyway, that's awesome. Cinderwing's got some really cute spiders. Granier also shared this, and I need to print this. I want to print this maybe next. This is the Happy Bat Candy Bowl by Spicy Layers. Super cute. Super, super, super cute. I love this. So this is definitely one. Let me actually grab it over on Maker World so I remember to print it. Because it's so cool. Spicy Layers. That's a fun account. Spicy Layers. Granier has a kilt purchased from a kilt store in Edinburgh. See? We have a place called Scotia Highland House. And the sign for it says Scotia Highland House. So every time we drove by it, I was like, shh. Oh, don't get you started on Nova Scotia tartan. Don't get you started on Nova Scotia tartan. I'll get you started on Nova Scotia tartan. Just give me a second. I'll get you started. I'll get you started. It's so gorgeous. It is possibly the most gorgeous tartan of all. Nova Scotia tartan. The colors are for the ocean, the forest, the... I don't know. I can't remember all the different meanings. Nova Scotia tartan. There we go. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is my blanket on my bed, from my bed. We've got red, we've got gold, we've got dark green, we've got royal blue. It's so gorgeous. So every single province has their own tartan. Of course, every single family has their own tartans too. But this is the Nova Scotia tartan. I am from Nova Scotia, if you didn't know. And yes, this is on my bed. So, Granier says, the customs lady in the Nova Scotia airport was especially spicy when you came through one time. I said, I love your Nova Scotia tartan. And she told me it was called their national cloth. What? Some people are just that extra, right? That's extra. Weird people. Weird people. But, DJ Minnow says, I don't have a kilt, but I have a button-down houndstooth shirt and snap side as close to... Wow. Wow. I see where you're going with that, DJ Midnight Wolf. Trailer Park Boys. Trailer Park Boys reference. Shoosh, shoosh. In the US, you don't have tartans, you have camouflage. Yeah, but guess what? This takes you into battle. We don't hide. Burberry, yeah, I guess Burberry has their own tartan. But yeah, every single province, sometimes different cities, definitely different families, they have their own tartan pattern and colors. This is the Nova Scotia tartan. I sleep with it every night. Keep Nova Scotia close to my heart. So, yeah, keeps me warm. So, this is an awesome model, Granier. I need to print this. So, from the looks of it, it doesn't require supports. So, it looks really cool. I printed a couple different things for Halloween because I'm just all over the place here. Because I'm bringing a lot of 3D printed things to my friend's house for Halloween, so I want to make sure I have lots of things. Oh, this is another model by Jonathan, the Krabby McPinch that goes with the Mellow Maki coloring book. Awesome. K2 Kevin. Oh, actually no, sorry, Positive is currently printing some K2 rugged models. I did a small one to try and love it, the Rugged Stackers. Just wait till you see this. Okay, see these rugged stackers by K2 Kevin? They're available on Maker World, right? We love a rugged model. We're going to go right to the page. And if we go to the makes, here, I bet if we sort it by newest first, there's tons of makes here, but there is one per, look, take a look at this. I wish I could zoom in. I can't zoom in for whatever reason here. They have rugged drawers. They have rugged drawers in place here. That is all the stackable rugged organizers. And a little baby. But let me see if I can, I think if I save this, we can zoom in because it is so freaking impressive. Let me get this picture up for you. Yeah, let's zoom in. It is crazy. We're not going to zoom in on the people, obviously, but we're going to zoom in on the, we can zoom in on, let's zoom in on this. This is amazing. So these are the stackable rugged organizers, the stackable bins. So all of these have these little hatchapals. And then, but if you look here, that's all rugged drawers. That's all K2 Kevin rugged drawers. So they use Kevin's stuff for all of their organization of all their models. So when it's time to go home, you just take the rugged stacker and you stack it up, and you can probably put it in a box or another container. Then, of course, if you've got things like models like this, or you have extra parts and stuff like that, you just pull out the drawers. It's a lot of printed stuff. It's absolutely a lot of printed stuff. Like, absolutely epic. They've got dragons, they've got all kinds of stuff, but these are all their little minis that they sell. I just thought that was super, super impressive. So yeah. Build Over Bot has hex ones that clip together, and there's lots of different options, but this is just really cool to see something in use, right? With the Gridfinity as well. So pretty awesome. Once I saw that in the sharing, I thought it was really cool. So Star Rose 3 shared this. This is a mini fidget clicker, which is little books. Super cute. I'm going to have to like this and collect this. I think I have a fidget right there. So I'll make sure. And let's see what else this designer has. Oh, they've got a hedgehog. They have a hedgehog. Holy hat. Oh, I've already saved it. So there you go. I must have sent that to Zombie at some point. So that's awesome. What else do we have here? All right. This is Evil Presence's Halloween prank. This looks interesting. There's a full model and instructions on things. Oh, you put glow sticks in it? You can put glow filament in there too. Hi, Macite. Hope you're doing well. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. So we're just sharing some models to make. People shared a whole bunch of makes already today. And I think we're all caught up on that. So yeah, awesome. Also in games here, we've been playing Wordle. We've been playing Wordle every single day for, I think, a few months now. We're on a 71-day streak for Wordle. I failed fantastically yesterday. And then today, I failed on the Knuckle. The Knuckle is the Canadian Wordle. I can't believe I failed so poorly. Oh, maybe I won. Maybe it was the Knuckle that I lost on. I don't know. Anyway. We have fun playing the games and sharing our scores in the Discord. All kinds of cool stuff. So, If you know anything about me, I love word games. I love brain twisters. I love trivia. We have a trivia thing. We have a chat quiz available from Frosty Tools, but it doesn't even seem to be working. So I'm going to try to figure that out and see what we can do with that. But anyway, so later this evening, I am going to be on Built Over Bot stream. We think we did a shout out here for Built Over Bot. We'll do another one here. Why is the filament glowing? What filament? What filament is glowing? What's glowing where? I'm confused. What filament is glowing? We will wait. We will wait for time to catch up. The lights behind me? Oh yeah. The lights behind me, yeah, they're twinkling. Some of my filament, I've always had lights here. I guess it's just the pattern that I chose for the lights ended up being twinkly. So yeah, make sure you're following Built Over Bot. I'm going to be on his stream later on today. So you like the upgrade? Yes, the upgraded 5-spool AMS, my storage unit. I've been busy, okay? I've been busy trying to get some things done. I've got secret projects on the go and all of those things. So yeah, I've been just managing my filament. So yes, they definitely sideload. Yeah, for sure. So we have a hydrate redeem from Petty Rex, but also I haven't done the drop. Now, we don't have a giveaway set up, but I think that it'd be fun to just drop. So sometimes we do that. So get your drop in just for fun. Exclamation mark drop with your favorite emote. We're just having fun over here. So exclamation mark drop. And I'll start the drop in a minute. Yesterday we did 2 giveaways with the drop game. I do not have an unlimited filament allowance. Surprise, surprise. So, but we will definitely have some filament to give away on Z and Z tomorrow night. We may have a special guest. I guess we'll see. So yeah, let's get a drop in and have some fun. Yes. So lots of secret projects, lots of side projects, lots of things on the go. One of the things that I recently printed, which should be available soon, is Fix'em Dude's X-Wing earrings in multicolor. I'm going to be printing some candy corn and all kinds of things. I'll have all the printers running very, very soon. So this is 99% finished too. Do you guys want to see? We'll wait till this print finishes, but we are going to do. You don't just pick half a spool of filament off your shelf and send it out. No, I don't. I wish I could. Who's good? Oh. Are we going to hear it? So let's wait for. Okay, we're cutting the filament. We're cutting the filament. There we go. And then the bed's gonna come forward. Come on. Come on. There you go. I just finished printing one of Fix'em Dude's passenger train cars. I wanted to get all of my brand new Polymaker PLA with the Fix'em Dude passenger train. So this is the blue. This is the Polymaker. They're the new regular PLA. Beautiful satin finish. This is a gorgeous blue. This is Fix'em Dude blue. This is definitely, yes, and that is a custom Nomi image. See, it's my heart. It's my heart. And let me see if I can zoom in for you. Let me see if I can zoom in for you. Let me play around here for a second. Don't mind me. Here, I will... What will we do here for you? There. I am going to zoom around, though. So, let's see what we can do. Let's play with the camera here. All right. Without me in the way. That's me in the corner. There we go. And then we zoom in. Do 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 do. I'm right in the mic too. Good job, Liz. All right, let's go down a bit. There you go. There you can see the Nomi. See the panda Nomi? Hey, Tech Cheaper. Tech Cheaper. Where could you get a customized panda Nomi graphic like that? Tech Cheaper, would there be a website where someone could learn how to add that to their panda Nomi? Imagine. Imagine. Okay. That was a little bit awkward and a half, but you know, that's how we deal. That's what we do over here. Anyway, shoosh shoosh. Fix 'em dudes passenger train. Another color to add to the choo 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 choo. So, has anyone put my hat on the... People have tried. Rich from Greengate really wants to put my head on a Pez dispenser. I'm not really interested in that. We do have the pezliz, like a butterfly. Polymaker Joel made a pezliz Pez dispenser. Yes, this is pandamation.techcheaper.com, as seen on Modbot, now as seen on Pezliz. So, there you go. Yes, for anyone who's joined us on YouTube, you're going to get to see something that you only get to see on Twitch, and that is the drop game. So anyone that hasn't already, exclamation mark drop, and we're going to start the drop. This is just for fun. We'll see. We'll see. If you're ready, we're going to start the drop. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My animations didn't work, so it's all good. Shush shush. All right. And we will start the drop. Mr. Wiz cheering 5 biddies to bop some people around, see what happens. Wow, we've got some decent scores. Some decent scores. Well, we didn't have any giveaway, and I was gonna give something away if we got someone to like a 99. But very close, very close. I think that's like 96.22. If we did get to a 99, we would have been able to give some. You're drinking orange juice. Bearded Printer, I did see that you had peanut butter cups in your stash containers, your little containers there. So peanut butter cups, I approve. Thank you. Also, I'm like, why am I warm? I just realized I've got my Nova Scotia tartan blanket on. So, Built Over Bot, what time is your stream starting? Built Over Bot, what time does your stream start this evening? The blanket is not 3D printed. It's actually not even woven. So. You're warm because, yes, 6 p.m. Eastern. Holy hat. So in less than an hour, Built Over Bot's going to be streaming. I am going to be on Built Over Bot's stream. I'm going to do a little guest appearance. And yes, we're all little nuts, aren't we? So since we are going to be heading on over to Built Over Bot in less than an hour, I should probably get some sort of sustenance into me. And I think what we should do for the next hour... Oh my gosh, what? Daddy Wazzy! Daddy Wazzy doing a giveaway! Daddy Wazzy's decided that, listen, we're doing a giveaway. So we have exclamation mark enter to win. Holy hat, this is 3 Pezliz Biggie coffee cups. 3, not 1 and not 2, but 3. Exclamation mark enter. Daddy Wazzy the goat for sure. Holy hat, thank you so much. I don't know if my mom is still here. Exclamation mark enter. You could have a coffee cup. Shoosh shoosh. Exclamation mark enter. E-N-T-E-R, kids. Bang enter. Bang enter. The one time you get to bang enter in this stream. Rest of the time it's bang ticket. This is bang enter. Shoosh shoosh. My mom has a Pezliz shirt and a Pezliz cup, I think. So, yeah. We already have some. She definitely has a cup. And this is the Biggie coffee cup. I don't know what cup she has. You want an expressions mug? I know, there's some really cool ones. You know, you can anytime. I made the prices of these very affordable. Very affordable. So, yeah, so we have a giveaway. Exclamation mark enter. Thank you so much to Daddy Wazzy. Exclamation mark enter. Shoosh shoosh. And yeah, you can keep dropping. That is quite the drop. Holy hat. You want a Tech Jeeper goblet that has an OLED readout with temperature? Maybe not. I don't know. Exclamation mark enter. And holy hat, here are our winners. Our winners are Hutchess Makerspace, Da Vinci, and Atomic Spark. Congratulations. So to claim that, you do need to go to the Pezliz shop and redeem. You never got the discount for being a sub? Oh, okay. We can check in on that, Daddy Wazzy. We can check in on that when it comes to a fourth wall. We can ask them about that. I can also make you a code if you'd like. I can make a code just for you. We could do that. But congratulations. So to claim, if you are one of the winners, what you want to do is make sure that you click on that link, the fourth wall link. I'll just pin one of those. And that's how you claim your prize. And that gets shipped to you direct from fourth wall. So you don't think discounts work for giveaways? Ah, dommage. Code would be easiest? Yes. I might be able to create a code though. Be interesting. So we'll see. It might be that, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyway, thank you so much, Daddy Wazzy, and congratulations to the winners. Holy hat. So, I have a little bit of time to grab some food. I didn't actually get to the market yet to grab some apples, so I might do that. I will be on Built Over Bot stream in about an hour or so. I'm going to come in and say hi and stuff. This evening, I also have at least one video being published. In the next few days, there's a whole bunch of videos coming out on my YouTube channel. So if you haven't already, get to following me on the YouTubes. The more that you watch and the more that you comment and stuff like that, the more obviously support that is for me. And we'll see what else we're going to do with YouTube in future. So this week we have, of course, today is Sunday. Monday is the NZ. It's on Zombie's channel this week. So we'll get a nice little shout out there for Zombie Hedgehog. I don't even think he made it. Did he make it in today? I don't think he was even here. We'll find out. Nope, he wasn't even here today. But that's okay. So we'll get a shout out for Zombie. Make sure that you're following. And of course, oh, there, people are getting their coffee cups. Awesome possum. So we'll be on Zombie's channel. Then Tuesday afternoon, I will be doing a very special imprinting color, so stay tuned for the notification. Wednesday, of course, is the regular imprinting color. We may also throw Pezliz Presents in there. Anything is possible. And of course, Friday is Halloween. So, of course, I'm going to be streaming. And of course, I'm going to... How is there a hype train? How is there a hype train? How did that happen? How do we have a hype train? We're in a level 1 hype train? What? Okay. I mean, Bearded Printer says, I say hype and you say train. And now, yeah, hype. Tony Wright, you are stuck in the leaves and it's hilarious. Train. Bearded Printer, thank you for the 100 biddies. Choo choo.
Bearded Printer cheered X100.
Star Rosarian with the 100 biddies. Oh, I'm gonna change my lights so we can see so we can hype up the hype train. Let's go to the lights. Let's do something fun with the lights.
Cheered X100.
Thank you, Barking Cauldron, for the biddies. Thank you, everyone, for their combos. Thank you, Fix'em Dude, for gifting a sub to Outcasted Wanderer. Awesome Possum. Holy hat. Let's turn on some... Oh my goodness. What is this? This is called... What are these lights called? I don't know. Let's just have some fun. There. I'll turn on some Halloween lights. Ooh, spooky. Spooky booky. Purplish with 100 biddies. Merci beaucoup. Holy hat. Let's turn all kinds of fun lights on. Hopefully it's not too much flashing for everybody.
Purplish cheered X100.
Thank you for the bits, Mr. Wiz. Holy hat. We're just having a great old time here. Let's see. We'll put on fireworks. Let's see what fireworks lights look like. Oh, goodness gracious. That's really fast. Bailey, thank you for the biddies. Holy hat. Level 1, 90%. That is very, very fast. Those are very fast lights. They are making me a little bit dizzy. Let's see what we can do. Oof, that's a little bit better. This is glowy, glowy, glowy. Yeah. We're having fun with the lights. This one's called Christmas Tree. We've got disco lights. Oh, Atomic Spark with the Biggie Coffee. Awesome Possum. See, everybody's getting all their Shaboomafus in a row. There you go. Thank you for your bits and thank you for your support. Thank you, Daddy Wazzy, for gifting. Thank you all for your combos. We're going to have some skulls all over my face. We've got all kinds of fun stuff. Bearded Printer with the gigantified emote. Holy hat. Just like that. Let's see what else I can do with these lights. I'm going to do Carnival. Let's see what Carnival does. Hopefully no one has a... Oh, that is pretty fast. Let's slow it down a bit. Slow down, you move too fast. Got to make the lights last. Nope, it's only on my phone. These are Bluetooth. These lights are Bluetooth, so I don't think Lumia Stream works with the Bluetooth. I think that's what we figured out. So I have to do it manually, but that's okay. We can do that. We can do it manually. We're good. Ooh, these are pretty. These are called Love. Love lights. Thank you everyone for your Shaboomafus. They're super cute. Let's see what we can do here. This one's called Dating. Is this what dating looks like? Does anyone think that's what dating looks like? Let's see. What does afternoon look like? The leaf pile does not drop where you think it's going to drop. 53% into a level 2 hype train. Holy hat. Sunday. Oh, this one's called Dreamlike. Let's see what Dreamlike... Ooh, this is a lot. This is fun. So, what does dating look like other than stress? Expectations and disappointment. Or fun. Da Vinci's like, I'll just be in the corner. Is that where you dropped, in the corner? So, shoosh. I don't know. What is that what lights look like? This one's called Dreamlike. We like this one. I like these. Anyway, thank you everyone for your support. We've got a fun jam-packed week ahead. We've got all kinds of interesting... I'm so excited to share all these models I've been printing with you. In the secret materials. This one's called Undersea King. Let's go to this one. Undersea King. But thank you for your combos and all your fun stuff. Thank you everyone for sharing your makes. I can't wait to see what people do with the new things that are coming out. I'm really excited to share with you what we've been up to behind the scenes. I know I've been having lots of fun, and you'll be completely amazed. It's very unexpected by what I've been able to what I've been printing. So it's definitely not something that's in my usual repertoire. That's all I can say. So I'm super excited to share with you because I think everybody's going to like it. So there you go. Thank you everyone for your support. Thank you for having a wonderful... Good job, Liz. Sunday afternoon with me. So happy to have you all here and sharing your projects and your makes, and I can't wait to share with you all the things that have been going on behind the scene. Thank you so much for anyone that was watching us on YouTube and you actually watched all the way through. Super fun. This is the kind of ridiculousness that goes on here.